Hi, I'm Molly and welcome to Dirty Moms Yoga. We're going to do a strengthening class today, focusing on our core and our breath work, and then opening up our body just in general as well. So what we're going to need today is I'm just starting with a little bolster just to add some height, open up my hip flexors for our beginning. And then I do have a strap that I have close by. You could use a belt from your robe, or just a belt in general, that works too. And then I do have blocks as well. Blocks are very much useful props, so I definitely recommend maybe investing in some. If you don't have any of these things, check out your local yoga studios. A lot of them have little boutiques. Sometimes they have sales, especially right now with the way the economy is going. So definitely check out your local yoga studio, and I bet you can get some from them. Along with that, make sure you listen to your body. If you like what you see, subscribe, like, share, get your friends coming in and take some classes with you in the comfort of your own home. So let's begin. We're going to start in a nice, comfortable, seated position. You can move the little fleshy parts away from your tush so you can feel those nice sitting bones grounding evenly into the earth. Just find a nice lengthening, a gentle lengthening out of your spine, out of the crown of your head. Hands can rest in your lap, face up, face down, whichever is comfortable for you today. And just take a check-in with your body. Allow your breath to come natural and see where you're holding some tension. See where you send your breath. Each of us have different ways of breathing. Some of us are belly breathers. Some of us breathe in the ribs. Some of us breathe in our chest. Take a moment, just take a couple nice, gentle breaths on your own and see where you send yours. And once you figure out where you're predominantly breathing, try to focus now on the belly. You can place your hands over the navel if that helps you. And think about really on a deep inhale, pushing that navel into your hands. And on a full exhale, drawing that navel closer to the spine. With each breath, fill the belly. And with each exhale, draw that navel closer to the spine. Belly breathing is a great form of breath work that you can practice every day. If you're feeling anxious, feeling stressed, high strung, anything, if you're just feeling a little down on energy, taking a few moments and sending that belly breath in and out can help ground you and bring you back to your moment. Take one more big, deep belly breath in. Feel the hands rise and exhale. Feel them fall as you draw the navel to your spine. Relax those hands and just allow the breath to come naturally. Throughout practice today, see if you can continue that belly breath while we're focusing on core. Filling the belly and then exhaling and really drawing that navel to the spine, engaging all the different core muscles, including the back. Take one more big deep breath in. And open mouth, exhale. Gently blink your eyes open. Remove any props that are in your way. If you have shorter hamstrings or if any of the beginning moves feel uncomfortable, you can keep that height underneath your pelvis. That could actually help with these poses. So we're going to begin with Janus, your Shasana, head to knee pose. So lengthen that right foot in front of you and allow the left leg to firmly press into the inner thigh. If this is uncomfortable for you, you could always come to your calf or even out to the side as well. So you do have options. On either way of your foot, just make sure you're engaging those feet, bringing the toes back towards your nose. Inhale and find length out of the spine. Exhale and walk those hands forward. Janus Shirshasana, head to knee pose, feeling the length in the front body. Keep the neck in line with your spine. Draw those shoulders away from your ears and feeling a nice gentle stretch in the back of that right leg. We're really reaching more head to foot or head to toe than we are head to knee. Take another deep breath in and exhale. Only go as far as your body feels comfortable. If you ever feel any pain or strain behind your knee, back off just a little. We want to find your endpoints and never go beyond. Go beyond. Holy moly. Slowly walk yourself back up. Shake that right leg out. And switch on sides. Left leg nice and long. Right foot this time, pressing firmly into the inner thigh, the calf, or even out to the side, whatever is comfortable for you. No matter which position your legs are in, really engage those feet. Take a deep breath in, find length in the spine, and slowly forward fold, Janus Shirshasana, over that what leg are we on? That left leg. Deep breath in, and exhale, draw those shoulders away from your ears. Allow your head to be an extension of your spine. And check back in with that belly breath. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale. And exhale. Oh, it just feels so good. Slowly walk yourself back up. Coming into a wide-legged forward fold or Uttanasana. You can allow your legs to come as wide as your mat or as wide as is comfortable while still feeling the sitting bones grounding down into the earth. Engage those quads by lifting the kneecaps and bringing those toes in front. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, twist over the right leg and allow those arms to come down. Inhale, back to center. Exhale to the left and allow those arms to come down. Little gentle twist. If this is uncomfortable for you, add height underneath your pelvis. And you can even have a gentle bend in your knees as well. A couple more inhales and exhales on your twist. Inhale up high. Twist over to the right. Exhale and stay here. Take a deep breath in, facing that right leg. And gentle forward fold over that right leg. Little gentle twist in that low spine and the thoracic mid-spine. Keeping that left pelvic bone really rooted down into the earth. Shoulders are relaxed. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Walk yourself back up. Inhale those arms back overhead. Exhale, come over to the left side. Static hold here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold over that left leg. Just like in Janus Shirshasana, kneecaps are engaged, lifting up and engaging those quads and bringing the feet back towards your face. Trikonasana, wide-legged forward fold. Little variation here. Really root down that right sitting bone. Deep breath in, feel length out of the spine. And exhale, feel a gentle twist. Inhale, walk yourself back up. Find yourself back in the middle and then just gently forward fold in the middle as far as is comfortable. Feel the length out of the front body. Inhale and exhale. These are the moments I realize how dirty my mat is. If you're on Facebook, come find us on Facebook, Dirty Moms Yoga. I'm actually going to do a little post on how to clean your yoga mat. I love this pose. We may just stay here for the whole class. Deep breath in. And exhale. Really draw that navel in. Back to our belly breath. Don't forget that. Inhale and slowly walk yourself back up. swing those legs around. Find yourself in a nice tabletop position. Knees are underneath the hips. Hands are right underneath your shoulders with a nice jazz hand, spreading those fingers nice and wide, making an L with your first finger and your thumb. Draw that navel in and up. And inhale, drop that core to the floor. Look up for cow. And exhale, draw that navel. Really reach it through your spine up towards the ceiling, feeling the space between your shoulder blades. Cat. And inhale, reverse. Look on up. And exhale. Take a moment, take your time. Feel and do what feels good for your spine. Really opening up the vertebrae. You can go side, opening up the side body as well. We do have core muscles on the sides as well as the back and the front. They're just all over. Take a few moments, finish one side, and make sure you complete the other side. Find yourself back in a nice neutral tabletop position. Really root down in the tops of those feet and into those hands like a little mountain goat. Really suction cup those hands. Untuck the right toes and reach that leg back. Going into bird dog. From here, test your balance. See how this feels. If you want to go the step further, take the left hand and reaches out in front of you in a little tented hand. Really root down, press down the top of the left foot, and the right hand will help to balance you right now. But if you want even more challenge, lift either one of your left hand or right foot or both of them. Take a deep breath in and inhale. Reach on up. Really make sure that core is drawn in and up. Rotate the left thumb up to the ceiling if you're in this position. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and kiss the elbow to your knee. Inhale, back out. Exhale, drop back in. Feel the nice gentle movement in your spine and draw that navel in. One more time, reach out long. Exhale, draw it in, warming up the core. Relax on down. Switch sides, really root down on the top of the right foot and the left hand this time. Start with the left foot out, untuck those toes, reach that left leg back nice and long. That feels comfortable. Take that right hand, tent it in front of you just a few inches. See if that feels comfortable. Test that balance. If you're ready to go up further from there, you can either lift one up or both. I'm going to do both. Inhale, reach on out. That right thumb rotates up to the ceiling, really reaching long in the back of that left heel. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, kiss that elbow to knee. To help with, inhale, lengthen. To help with your balance, really press down firmly on the left hand and the top of the right foot. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, kiss those elbow to knee. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and relax back down. Come on, allow your pelvis to drop towards your heels for an active Abanasana or child's pose. Tent those hands in front of you and feel a nice, gentle relaxation in your spine. Allow the head to relax down towards the mat. Come on back up. Suction cup those hands like a mountain goat. Tuck those toes under. Hover those knees and really push into your hands to lift the pelvis up and back to the ceiling. If down dog is still something you are working on, if you feel like there's a roundedness in your spine or you're just unable to feel the length in the spine, place blocks under your hands. If leg and hamstring calves are an issue, bend those knees. And no matter what position you're in, just go ahead and take a walk, dropping one heel down at a time. Feeling the stretch in the calves. Whew, I definitely needed this today. I started a new job and I'm on my feet all day. This is a good one to really open up the Achilles, open up those calves, and then warm up the bottoms of those feet. Take a couple more times. Bend deeply in those knees. Look between your hands and slowly walk your feet to your hands for a forward fold, Uttanasana. Continue to bend deeply in those knees if you need to. Allow the head to fall long. I love this pose because gravity does it all for you. Bend deeply in those knees. Allow the pelvis to drop and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time with your head coming up last. Roll those shoulders up back and down, and open up the palms to the front of your mat for Tadasana. Right away, engage that core by sucking that navel in and up. I always think about drawing my navel to right where the ribs connect on the back of my vertebrae here. So it's in and up. Really engage that core. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Take a moment here and shake your head, yes. Allow those arms to fall long. You can place blocks under your hands if you can't reach the floor. And I'll press into your blocks or your shins. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Come half up for a flat back. Feel the length out of the crown of the head to the base of the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands, step the right foot back and then the left foot into a nice high plank. From here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, draw that navel in. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale. Drop that left knee down and rotate and open up your body to the side of your mat, the long edge of your mat. A little variation on gate pose. You can either stay here, really lifting up out of this left side body, reaching the right side body up and to the ceiling, feeling the length from the fingertips to the foot. If this feels good and you want to try an extra challenge, step that left foot out for a nice side plank. You can stack your feet. You can have a little stagger with your feet, whichever feels more comfortable for you. Just really engage that core, lift up out of that left side body. Reach up, deep breath in. Exhale, draw that navel in. Inhale. Exhale and come back down into a high plank. Check back in. Feel the length out of your spine, out of the crown of your head. Drop the right knee down and open yourself up to the left side edge of your mat. That hand is still underneath your shoulder. Really lift out of the right side body, lifting the left side body up towards the ceiling. Feel a nice length out of the left side body between your hand and your foot. If this feels comfortable for you or you want more of a challenge, lift up that right leg and stack those feet on top of each other for a nice side plank. Again, if the balance isn't quite there, but you're still working on it, just stagger those feet. Take the left foot in front a little bit or maybe just behind a little bit, like a little kickstand. Whichever variation you are in, really lift up that left side body towards the ceiling. Draw that navel in and up. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, find yourself back in the nice high plank. Drop those knees, tuck those elbows, and slowly lower yourself down to the mat. Untuck those toes, roll those shoulder blades away from your ears, and come on up into a cobra. Feel the pubic bone pressing firmly into the mat. Tuck that chin ever so slightly. Take a deep breath in. And exhale down. Tuck those toes. Push through a tabletop position into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, drop those heels down towards the mat, lifting the sacrum up towards the sky. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale and draw that elbow to your nose. High plank with the knee lifted up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and step that foot between your hands. Drop the left heel down. You might have to step your foot in a little bit. Left heel comes down. Left toes are up to the upper corner. You might want to keep a block nearby for this next pose. And slowly walk yourself up. Hands come up. Open yourself up to the left long edge of your mat. We're going into Trikonasana, triangle pose. Check in with your feet before you even move. I'm closer to a heel to arch alignment. If balance is an issue, take your right foot and open it up to the side of your mat. Otherwise, I've got a block placed nice and close to the inside of my foot. I'm going to kick my left hip out, reach long with my right hand. Hello. And come on down, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Lifting those inner thighs up towards the ceiling. The block here, you can rest your hand on it, not using it too much. You want to lift up out of that side body, just like you did in that side plank. If you don't need the block, you can press inside the inner thigh or the inner calf Opening up the shoulders to the ceiling. Really lift up out of that left hand. If you want a more core challenge from here, lift the right hand up. Left hand comes up, and you have both biceps next to your ear. Really feel that core. Ooh, wow, baby. Really rotate those inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulders away from your ears. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, find that core strength. Come back up to center. Bend deeply into the front knee in a nice warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Wow, hello core. I told you core day. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Find yourself in a nice high plank. Take your vinyasa. Drop those knees if you'd like and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Untuck those feet and a little low cobra. Exhale down, tuck those toes and push yourself back to downward facing dog. I love Trikonasana, triangle pose, but it's extremely difficult. Adding that core move in makes it harder, so please listen to your body. Take a deep breath in. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, draw that knee to your nose. Hover in that high plank. Exhale, place the hand between your feet. Drop the right heel down this time. Right toes are angled up towards the right corner edge of your mat. And slowly walking ourselves up. Inhale those hands up overhead. Exhale, rotates over to the right edge, long edge of your mat. And exhale, open those hands. Check back in with your feet. Really hug those inner thighs in and up, lifting them up towards the ceiling. Kick the right leg out and reach that left hand far, far, reach until you come on down to Trikonasana. If you've got that block nearby, feel free to use it. Just don't rely on that prop. I want you to engage the core by lifting up and out of both sides of what is this called? My torso. There we go. Reach high with that right arm so you can feel the engagement of your core. If you'd like more core work, bring those hands over your ears and really, really lift out of that left side of your torso. It's hard to talk and breathe at the same time. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, find yourself in warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel those hands down. Step back into a nice high plank. Drop those knees and slowly lower yourself down to your mat. Little bitty cobra. Push yourself back into downward facing dog. That's our vinyasa. If you're not ready for a vinyasa or you just want to take a rest, feel free to always just come straight into down dog or into a child's pose. Deep breath in. Exhale, allow those heels to fall down towards the floor. Inhale, come high on those toes. Look between your hands and step your feet to your hands for a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, come half up. Find your flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, upward salute, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in. And exhale. Let's do that all again. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come half up. Really engaging that lower spine, that low back. Feel the length between the head and your sacrum, out the tailbone. Draw those shoulder blades together. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands. Step the left foot back this time, and then the right foot. Find yourself in your nice high plank. If the core is not ready yet, I should have mentioned this before, you can always drop your knees and stay in a high plank this way. Deep breath in. Exhale, draw the navel in. Deep breath in. Draw the navel in. Deep breath in. Draw the navel in. Going over into our side plank. You can either drop that knee down just like you did before, or just go ahead and rotate over, set yourself up. Hands should be right underneath your shoulder. Stack those feet and really lift up that left side body to the ceiling. Kickstand the feet if it's necessary. Draw the shoulders away from your ear. Really lift up out of that right side body. One more deep breath in. Exhale, find yourself back in your high plank. And going over to the right long edge of your mat. Rotating over to the other side. Really feel the length out of the left Side of your torso, lifting up nice and high, nice and long. Draw that navel in. Whose decision was it to teach a core class and try to talk at the same time? Crazy. Deep breath in. Exhale, going down to your nice high plank. Drop those knees and flow through your vinyasa. Meet you in downward facing dog. Drop those heels down, lift the table or the sacrum up high. Really root down into those hands, feeling the thumb and the first finger pressing firmly into the ground. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, draw that knee to your nose in a nice high plank. Exhale and step that foot between your hands. Drop the right foot down and walk yourself up. Opening up the torso to the right long edge of your mat. Kick the right hip out. Really reach that left hand and find yourself down in your Trikonasana. Now with that left knee, if you're having issues with that left knee, find a nice tiny micro bend. Not a lot, but we don't want to lock back into the back of the knee. It causes other issues that we don't want. Really lift those inner thighs up towards the ceiling. If you want more core, draw those arms along your ears. Really rotate the torso so it's parallel to the long edge of your mat. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, arms come up overhead. Exhale, find yourself in warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel those hands to your mat. Find yourself in a nice high plank. Drop those knees and flow through your vinyasa. Whichever you choose, you can rest in Abanasana. We can always meet you in downward facing dog. Almost done. You guys are doing great. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale the knee to your nose. Step the foot between your hands. Drop the left heel down and slowly walk yourself up, opening up the torso to the left long edge of your mat. Check in with that right knee. Make sure you're not locking into it. Kick the left hip out and reach those fingertips nice and long before you come on down in Trikonasana. Really lift up out of the right side of your torso. Feel the length out of the waist on both sides. Really hug those heels together. Lift those inner thighs up towards the ceiling. And if you're going for more core, bring those arms right next to your ears. Feel the length out of the right side body. Find the parallel with the torso to the long edge of your mat. Deep breath in and exhale. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, come on down into warrior two. Deep breath in. Exhale, cartwheel those hands to your mat. Find yourself in a high plank and flow through your vinyasa. Maybe you go into child's pose instead. Otherwise, we'll meet you in downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, really lift that sacrum up. Bring those knees down and find yourself in a nice, relaxing Abanasana or child's pose. Bring those knees wide and allow those hands to fall along the side of your legs and allow your forehead to relax against the mat. It's a very fire-burning flow we just did. Allow the breath to come back naturally. Feel the opening in the low spine with those knees wide. We're not done yet. Because you know what? I consider another part of the core is your low spine. So slowly make your way to your belly. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, here we go. Really rotate those feet down towards the earth, rotating the inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Take a moment and feel the length out of the toes reaching away from you, pressing the pubic bone into the mat, feeling the length in the sacrum down towards your heels. Draw that navel in and up. Bring your hands alongside of you, palms facing up, and reach those fingertips towards those toes so much it draws the shoulders away from your ears. And then you reach even further that it lifts your upper body up, including your head. Really press that pubic bone into the mat. If this is comfortable, you can try lifting up those feet off the mat. So torso and legs are reaching to the back wall away from you. Salabhasana, locust pose. Neck is an extension of your spine. Deep breath in. Exhale and reach a little further. Inhale. Exhale, come on down, using those hands as a pillow, and rock those feet back and forth like a little windshield wiper. If you're not quite there on Salabhasana, you can work your torso first and do your legs secondary, or vice versa. Work your legs and then your torso. You don't have to do them both all at the same time. Come on back, set yourself back up. We're going to go into it one more time. Really rotate those thighs nice and down, lifting the inner thighs up towards the ceiling. Hands come along the side of you. Reach those toes away from you, pressing the pubic bone into the earth. Reach those fingertips down toward your toes, drawing the shoulders away from your ear, and lift the toes and those fingertips so far away from you that it's lifting up the upper body, lifting those toes as well. To protect that low back, really firmly plant that pubic bone into your mat. Draw that navel in and up. See how far you can come up. Really, really work it. Open up the chest by drawing the shoulder blades together. Reach those toes away from you. Deep breath in. Exhale, calm on down. Rest the other cheek on the other hands this time, and rock those feet back and forth. From here, slowly roll yourself on over. Grab that strap if it's nearby. Keep it close to you. Hug those knees into your chest for Abanasana. Really feel the stretch in the low back. You can rock. Place either hand on your knees and you can rock them back and forth, maybe doing little circles. From here, allow the left leg to fall long down in front of you. Take that strap and place it around the right ball of the foot and kick that foot up towards the sky. Move my props out of the way. So we're going out to the side. Really firmly plant that left hip into the mat. Draw those toes back towards your nose. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Allow the right leg to fall to the side. Keep that left hip planted down. I love this. It feels so good to me. I hope this feels good to you. It's a favorite. Inhale the leg back to center, onto the strap, and allow the leg to fall down long. Feel the leg discrepancy between the two legs. Activate that right leg. Draw that left knee in and place the strap of the ball of the left foot. Kick the left foot up towards the ceiling. Glance down, make sure those right toes are bringing back towards you and rooting that right hip down into the earth. Inhale, exhale, draw those toes towards your face, feeling a nice stretch in the left hamstring, the left calf. Shoulders are relaxed. Engaging that navel in and up. Take both straps into one hand. Take a deep breath in and exhale, allow it to fall over to the left, keeping that right hip really firmly planted into the earth. Again, it's one of those I could just stay here forever. It feels so good. Inhale back to center. Undo that strap. And allow the leg to fall long. Move the strap out of your way. Rock those knees. Allow the feet to firmly plant on the edges of your mat. And then just allow your knees to rock back and forth like a windshield wiper. And go as slow or as fast as you want. If you find a spot that feels really good, feel free to hang out in it. Opening up the low spine. Stretching the core on either side and the obliques. Transverse, the rectus. There's so many core muscles in there. So also stretch that psoas, opening up the hip flexors. So So just take your time, feeling one side. You might feel one side's a little tighter. This side I could feel right in my SI. It's a little tighter. Once you find a nice, comfortable loosening, keep those feet wide and just allow the knees to come together. Preparing for Shavasana. Put on any kind of clothes that you might want to rest in. Take your props, move them out of the way. Maybe have a pillow that you're going to put underneath your knees. Slowly walk those feet back towards your pelvis. Hug those knees in one more time. Abanasana. Give yourself a little self-love. Exhale and just unfurl yourself into Shavasana. You can roll a blanket or place that pillow underneath your knees if you'd like. Otherwise, just allow everything to relax and fall open. Palms are facing up. Check back in with your breath. Are you still belly breathing? Are you back to your chest breathing or rib breathing? Just allow it to come naturally. With whichever way you're breathing, that's your way. That's what you do. You do you. Keep those thoughts focused on your breath. Take one more big deep breath in the belly. Open mouth and exhale. One more time. Deep breath in the belly. Open mouth, exhale. Wiggle those fingers, wiggle those toes. Reach the toes down long and the hands up overhead for a nice good morning stretch. Walk those feet towards the pelvis. Hug those knees in. Roll over to one side for a fetal position, using your bottom arm as a pillow. With the strength of your top arm, push yourself up half the way. The bottom arm pushes you up the rest of the way, and find yourself in a nice, comfortable seated position, adding height if necessary. Hands come to heart center. Chin is gently dropped. Everything you need, your courage, your strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already inside of you. Everything you need is already inside of you. And that includes your strength. Strength comes from within. Take care of your bodies, take care of your mind, take care of yourself. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.